Welcome. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in beautiful Apple Hill to witness Bradley and Rayann pledge their lives to each other before their loved ones in one of their favorite places on earth. What we have all known for a long time, that if there is such a thing as a soulmate, these two have found theirs in each other. Bradley and Rayann are honored that you, their dearest friends and family, have traveled so far or even from across town to help them celebrate their love and commitment to each other. They would particularly like to thank their parents today for your unconditional love, support, and guidance you have always shown to them. Bradley and Rayann also want to thank their siblings, Savannah and Lindsay, and Brittany, Cade, and Jaden, who were their first best friends and have taught them so much about love and friendship. They thank you for your support throughout their relationship, and they look forward to a long life shared with you. On this day of celebration, our thoughts are also with loved ones who have passed on and could not be here. May their presence grace our hearts today and for all the days to come. Bradley and Rayann, this marriage does not mark the beginning of a new relationship for you. Rather, it is an acknowledgement and a celebration of the love and life that you share together. You are here to affirm the choice you make every day to stand together as partners and to love each other wholly. Love is listening to each other, supporting each other, and enjoying this life with each other. Marriage is not an excuse to stop growing. It is not an excuse to stop making yourself better. It is not an excuse to take the other person for granted. The two of you must lean on each other, but not so much as to suffocate each other. Love is being honest with each other, having the capacity to forgive and forget. Finding dreams to share, common goals to work towards, and sharing responsibilities equally. Love is learning when it is time to speak and when it is time to listen. It is trusting that as your lives continue to change, you will keep in step and move forward together. Love is recognizing that to know one another does not mean that you know everything about each other, but rather to trust in that which you do not know. Your love is not a feeling to be taken lightly, but a privilege to be cherished and nurtured. Love is standing together, facing the world. It is not only finding the right partner, it is continually working to be the right partner. Before Bradley and Rayann exchange their vows, we should recognize that they are not exchanging their vows in a void. All of us here represent the many facets of their life lived together and gathered in this one shared moment. We are not just witnesses to their promises today, but willing participants in their lives together, both before and after their marriage vows. Each of you, by your presence here today, are being called upon to support Bradley and Rayann in loving one another, to help lift them up when life is hard, and to remind them during difficult times of the vows made on this day, and to celebrate with them when life is joyful. In this spirit, Bradley and Rayann ask all of you now, will you support our marriage and partnership as you have throughout our lives thus far? If so, please answer yes.
Yes.
All right. I won't be like the guy that says, I didn't hear you, say it again.
Say it louder.
Bradley and Rayann, having considered all that love and marriage entail, I ask that you now make your personal vows to each other. Bradley?
I wanted to have this memorized, but I'm not going to mess this up. I had always told myself and everyone else that I would never get married. It just wasn't for me. I would never find the right person. Or, that it just wasn't what I was looking for. But I didn't know I would get to meet someone like you. Most people aren't as lucky as we are. Really, few are. And I'm just so thankful that I get to spend my life with my best friend and someone who is so close to my own heart. I promise to be the best husband I can, and I promise that I'll hold off watching the next episode of whichever show we're into so that we can watch it together.
That's important. It is.
Rayann?
Thank you. So, 3 years ago, I could have never imagined that I would be in this place. A place where I can look into the eyes of the one I love and pledge my love to you. You've turned my life upside down since we've met, and because of you, I can feel myself slowly but surely becoming the woman I've always wanted to be. I promise to you that I will always strive to be the very best woman and the very best wife that I can be. And I also promise not to eat your candy stash, even if you do. I do feel like you're taking way too long to bust into it, okay?
I found it.
I did. I had to replace gummy bears for him.
That's awesome. I will now ask both of you to affirm your wedding vows. Bradley, do you take Rayann to be your wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live? Do you?
I do.
Rayann, do you take Bradley to be your husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Bradley and Rayann, these rings that you will now exchange are a symbol of your partnership and evidence that you are never alone, but carry each other in everything you do. Rayann, please place this ring on Bradley's finger and repeat after me.
I can. Help me.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Bradley, please place this ring on Rayann's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Cool. Bradley and Rayann, you have begun your marriage here today, speaking these vows in front of your family and friends, and you will continue to live it in the days and years to come, standing by each other, sharing all the sweet and bitter of life. We recognize and respect these vows you have made here today, because before each of us as a witness. Therefore, by the power vested in me by the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Bradley and Rayann, may the happiness you share today be with you always, and may every word you have pledged here be a constant and living truth in your lives.
I'm the maid of honor. I'm also a writer. So we're going to be here a while. I'm just going to drop this because I'm kidding. I totally didn't write it. I'm going to wing it because that's how real writers do it. So Rayann and I met in middle school. So we have been best friends, and I say that with all emphasis, for about 12 years. Also, just to warn you, a lot of my speech is not going to make sense to any of you except Rayann. So she's gonna laugh and you are all gonna be like, what the heck? And Rayann was like the second daughter that my parents always wanted. She was so polite, she was so nice, and then I was the fourth daughter that somehow got adopted by, you know, the Griffins, and they were like, oh my God, Rayann, who did you bring home? I'll tell you a little bit about Rayann. She was always the person that protected us. So it would be me, and she'd be like, oh my God, Crystal, you cannot eat that many taquitos when you are high. Just how it was. She'd be like, Crystal Renee, do not eat that many taquitos. Rayann, I can do it. It's fine. And then I couldn't. And then I'd be sick. And then we'd sneak out of our house, and Rayann would be the one, but I don't think this is a good idea, you guys. I don't think this is a good idea. Rayann, it's fine. We're fine. She was always the person that loved you no matter what. It didn't matter if you fell during her wedding. It didn't matter if, you know, you couldn't do PE during middle school. She was your friend. She's just a good soul. Yeah, and we hid from teachers, and I mean, we weren't nice people. I mean, we hid people's backpacks. I mean, you know those portables? You know what I'm talking about? Like the portables? There'd be like this awkward alley between them, and we would hide people's backpacks. And we would look at them as they were like, where is my backpack? And we'd be over here cracking up. It'd be so funny. It's really mean and it's really stupid now when you're 25 years old, but you know what? At 16, it was hilarious. We were like, yeah, we hid your backpack. Yeah, you can't find it. That's right. You can't find that backpack. She helped me a lot with math, I'm not going to lie. I probably wouldn't have graduated high school. And then we grew into adults and we're still best friends. And my biggest wish for her was that she would find somebody that would take care of her that way. And I met Bradley, and you know, he's a different person. What sealed the deal for me, and it may seem like this little tiny thing, but one day Rayann came over to my house by herself, and she goes, okay, I need to text Bradley that I'm here. And I go, what do you mean you need to text Bradley that you're here? Because that's my thing. My husband will go up to 7-Eleven, I'll be like, text me when you get there. And it's literally 30 seconds away. But I have like this horrible fear and this horrible anxiety, and I just thought it was the most romantic and the most endearing thing that he was like, Rayann lives 4 minutes away from me, literally. And he's like, can you please text me when you get there? And I was like, oh my God, that is me. I was like, because people call me crazy and they go, oh my God, Crystal, you really need to know when Kyle gets to 7-Eleven 5 minutes away? And I go, yes, I do. And for Rayann to meet somebody like that was just it for me, because Rayann is the most endearing and special person I ever met. She has loved me through 12 years, through high school, through middle school, through tripping over at her wedding, through breaking my dress. I mean, y'all want to see my back? I mean, it's really cute. But you can't see my butt crack. I mean, it's fine. But for real, I mean, she is my best friend through and through. There is nothing that I could do that would make her not love me. And she deserves somebody that she could do anything in the world that would make Bradley would love her through anything. And so that was what was important to me. And I think that is why you are going to be together forever. And you deserve everything in the world. Reba.
Shut up, Reba.
Y'all don't get it. We have Reba, Stu, India, Wargiver. I mean, everything. We've got names, man.
We got names. I love you.
I'm the best man, Brad's brother, Cade. First of all, I want to thank all the bridesmaids and the groomsmen for supporting Brad and Rayann on their special day. Nobody really expected this. Brad, he went through a lot in his life, and he really overcame everything and learned to conquer the objects in his life. Meeting Rayann, she's the greatest person I've ever met. She's really helped him a lot, and you two growing together, it's just been such a blessing in the Benson family, and I'm so glad to congratulate you and the Benson family. So, as we all gather here today to celebrate their special day, let's join a toast for my brother and sister-in-law. Congratulations to the both of you, and I love you both with all my heart.
Hi, Bubba. I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry.
I remember the first time that you came into the house with Rayann and introduced me to her, and I knew that she was different. That very second, that moment that I met her, and I'll never forget that. And I wanted to tell you both congratulations and how proud I am of you.
Hey, my darling grandchildren. I want to tell you first what a blessing it is to be here and to be involved in your wedding, and I feel so blessed with all of the work that you put on me for this cake, baking the cake and that kind of thing. I enjoyed our parties, trying to get ready for this.
Okay, so my name is Jacob. You've known me for a heck of days because you knew my sister from like 7th grade, and we used to hang out all the time, and you and Crystal used to make fun of me. I hope that you guys have a very happy life together, and yeah, I'm kind of intoxicated.
Wish you the best and the happiest marriage ever. You guys are just...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Denise, Rayann, Boo. I love you with all my heart. I've known you since you were a little girl, and I've watched you grow into a beautiful woman. And I'm so proud of you and happy for you. And I can't imagine having anyone else for a little sister.
You, Bradley, I could not have picked a better man for my baby sister. So glad that you are the one that she has chosen to marry. Welcome to our crazy family, Boo.
Welcome to our crazy family, Uncle Bradley.
Brad and Rayann, thank you for allowing us to be here, for allowing me to perform the ceremony. We love you, we bless you, and excited for your days to come.
Oh, and one last thing from Grandma, both of you. I will expect you to come to Boise, Idaho, and visit us from time to time.
Hey, Boo and Bradley.
Congratulations, first of all.
Yes. We love you both.
Definitely love you both.
It was a beautiful ceremony, and I'm crying now.
I figured.
You talk.
No, just want you to know we love you. If you need anything, don't hesitate.
Yes, we're always here for you. You know that.
Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I got them shaking they boobies like congos, man. I'm shaking the city like quake. The haters blue in the face like Gonzo, cause I'm drinking the cake, so let's bake. I'm taking the game's mine. Y'all witness the change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say you ain't raps.